Hey, Brett Voyage, welcome to the vlog. This one, as the title says, is what's it like living in Cambodia and specifically Siem Reap right now. Hello! It's June, it's the middle of June 2025. So I give my thoughts on what it's like living here at the moment. What's been happening? Don't forget to like, subscribe and notification. Okay, let's go. Tuesday, suck sa bye. Tuesday, suck sa bye. As you can see, it's still the same, friendly, relaxed. Nowhere's perfect. You're always going to have some sort of trouble. But there seems to be less of it here than in other places. And of course that brings me on to the weather. Now at the moment it's rainy season. You want to tell, like yesterday and today it's been pretty good. But it will rain, and it will rain hard. That's part of the trade-off of coming here in low season. It'll be a bit cheaper, it'll be a bit easier. But morning. No thank you. It will be a bit harder to plan your day, but when you get a bonus of a good day like this, look at that. It's perfect. So yeah, it is raining more, but when you get the good day, it's even better. Tuesday.
You need to put today.
No thank you, sorry. No tour, just walking in here. Akon. You have a good day. Only walking later, sorry.
Maybe later.
I don't know, maybe not. Just walking, exercise. Akon no. You have a good day.
Oh, thank you.
That's one of the hardest parts here. There are so many tuk-tuk drivers and not enough customers or tourists at the moment. So that is one of the hardest things here. I think living here too, you're more likely to want to go and do just the everyday things. Like, yeah, there's Angkor Wat here and there's some magnificent sites here, which I will go back to. I'll get a pass and like go to it when I feel like it, and actually go there not just to film but to experience it. But you do tend to living here just slow down and want to just enjoy the everyday things. Like this. See, it's the everyday things that you pay more attention to now and feel more special. It's not the big touristy places, it's the everyday. That's probably why people end up maybe staying here and living here. Because yeah, you get attracted by the touristy things, but then it's the everyday things. I'd never really noticed before, but there's a bit of a current. There's a bit of a current in the old Siem Reap River coming straight down here and to there. That's moving pretty quick. This is just on the outer part of the river, so it's a lot more full here. This is more like a suburban area, not the main city area. Plus I think living here as well, I tend to exercise more. I'm out walking. Every morning I try and do, I don't measure how far, but I do a walk in the mornings. I think that's helping. I can feel it benefiting me. So living here as well gives you that, and being retired, gives you that little bit of time that you can concentrate a bit more on yourself. You become a bit more self-aware, you think a bit more. Maybe you get a little bit deeper in thought because you've got the time, not just because I'm here. But I think that happens as well. When you're here, you tend to reflect a little bit more. This part of the river is so beautiful with the bridges here. It's really nice. I like this part of the river. I think living here too has taught me just to appreciate things a bit more. You tend to slow down a little bit, probably because I'm in retirement, but also because I'm here. It's not as hectic a pace. And you just have to drive a little bit further out from here in the outskirts, and it's even more peaceful. It's even more quiet. So you have plenty of time to have peace and quiet. Which I think in the West, they don't want you to have that. They don't want you having any peace and quiet and thinking. You've got to be on high alert and action stations at all time. Otherwise, they can't control the narrative and control you. That's how it feels. Yet it doesn't feel like that here. Living here, I don't feel controlled. It's like just live, exist, enjoy, and respect. Now also living here, it can rain, like you will get a fair bit of rain this time of year. At the moment it's not, but it will rain. Now, predominantly here in the centre, Siem Reap is a tourist town. It's for tourists. It has got the flip side of that, where it's a very spiritual place, being the home of Angkor and Khmer culture. But it is, at its core, a tourist town, which is different to live in because you're going to be like, a lot of things are set up for the tourists, but you sort of squeeze in between the cracks of tourism and do day-to-day, everyday things, you know, like shopping, etc. You're not full on into the touristy types of things. You do them occasionally, but ultimately this is a tourist town. But it feels a well-controlled tourist town. It's not like out of control tourism. It'll get really busy in the high season, but it's low season now, so it's a lot quieter. There's not the amount of people here that there was during high season. There's still people about, it's still fairly busy, but much more laid back, much more quiet, calm, less crowds. It's nice. And when you get a day like this, it's the perfect spot to live, really, for me. May not be for you, but it is for me. Hey, what do you know? My fear of mannequins is really diminishing here. That's a bit of a plus for me living here. A shocking fear of mannequins before, but I'm getting used to them and seeing them in these settings. It's all right. I'm getting over it. So I think living here is the perfect spot for me. May not be for you. You may not like it. You may not like the heat. You may not like the infrastructure. You may not even like the traffic. You may not even like the food. There may be things that you don't like. But that doesn't matter because you probably haven't found exactly where you want to be. And you will, but you have to go looking. You have to try all the stuff you don't like to find the things that you do. That's extremely deep. So, a huge thank you for checking this one out. please hit the like, subscribe, notification bell, etc. so you can keep up to date with everything that's happening with the channel. Better watch out the road here, I'm doing a crossing. See, the traffic is really good. I'm just really laid back and relaxed and in no hurry, so I'm not going to rush across. Yeah, so hit the like, subscribe, notification bell and everything, and keep up with everything. And I shall see you in the next one. Toodles.